Why is this not running at 60 FPS? Yeah, Amnesia should not be played to win. Yeah. I have played the game before. It does need to be brighter than it normally is because it's very dark. Thank you, Frictional. God, I love Amnesia. Go, baby! It is loud. My custom stories are still here too. Yeah. 3 sounds good to me. Yeah. All right. Oh shit! I gotta change the information. Yeah. Amnesia: The Dark Descent is definitely one of my favorite games. Without a doubt, probably my favorite horror game, just because it's iconic. Um, good. Turn this up a little bit more. That's fine. All right. So yeah, Amnesia: The Dark Descent is about a guy named Daniel who wakes up with amnesia in a castle, Castle Brennenburg, and he's trying to figure out what the fuck he was doing there, why he's there, and uncovers a whole bunch of terrible shit happening. Absolutely love this game. It still creeps me out to this day, and I love it. And we're gonna be playing it, yeah, normal mode. Yeah, I do not want to play in fucking hard mode. I'm gonna be real. When I first beat the story mode of Amnesia: The Dark Descent, actually, I beat it on PlayStation. I owned the game on PC like way back on an old account that I don't have anymore.
Some things mustn't be forgotten.
Also, the game does need to be quieter. But when I didn't have it on PC for a long time. Again, like I didn't rebuy it on PC, or I had a disc copy that didn't work very well. But I played it through the collection on PlayStation, and that was the first time I ever beat the game. So this will actually be like
Shadow hunting
playing
me.
it on PC.
I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is I am Daniel.
God, taking me back. Daniel's dead. He fell over, and he is dead now. So we'll probably play for like maybe an hour or so. At least tonight, because we have been streaming for a very long time today. Longer than I normally stream. Alright. Here we are. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Mento added to the journal. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. No diaries or notes yet. Here we are in fucking Amnesia: The Dark Descent in 2022. Absolutely iconic game. Lovely game. I will defend Amnesia forever. Literally forever. I will defend this game. Some people look back and be like, it's not that scary, and there's other games that were more important, or whatever. I don't know. I've heard like some people talk against Amnesia, and I will always defend this game. And I genuinely, fuck, I didn't mean to do that, but I love this game. I really genuinely think it's a great piece of media. I need to go back and finish the Penumbra games though from Frictional as well. All right. Uh-oh, we're falling over. Also, definitely noticing some screen tearing, so I gotta turn on vertical sync. Boop. Bonk. So you can't open this. No, the shadow doesn't appear yet. Not yet. tinderbox. I don't remember they explain sanity to us just yet. Everything, it's just like this game has such a beautiful art style. It's a great gothic, stylized design. Like for 2010, this game still looks pretty good. I think it's stylized. I don't think it's trying to be hyper real. I think it does a good job at doing that. Yeah, the beginning of the game is a little slow, and then it picks up. Yo, Grunt. Yo, Grunt, come hang out. I heard that motherfucker. Wee! 360? Daniel, calm down, bro. Let's go. Love the way they're trying to make it look like he's stumbling. Sliding you out. Like, you can still move, though. Another tinderbox. Nah, they're showing us a little bit of this sanity. Slight headache, yeah. Anything? I've never gotten the achievement where you get all the tinderboxes. I don't honestly know all the locations. Yeah, when standing in the darkness, your sanity drains. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes or search for other sources. Oh, I'm gone. Where did I go? Oh, because I'm not in a call anymore. My bad. There we go. Should be okay now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, all good. Game looks way darker on OBS than it looks for me. But I don't know how the stream looks. Alright. We're done with section 1. We go to the archives. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought and struck his victim with a rock. Murder. We love child murder. Childhood murder. We don't actually. Let me clarify. That was a joke. Very much a joke. Okay. Into the old archives. Or tinder boxes. Yes, yes. Big roach boys, my friends. Good to see you guys again. It's been a long time since I've played this game. Wasn't sure if I saw another tinderbox. I don't think so, though. Back out into the hall. Do a little bit of the lean. Enter the office study room where we pick up the lantern. Nice. We got a lantern, baby. Tinderbox. I swore there was a note in here. I thought there was. I'm being a little more thorough and searching around, just because it's been so long since I've played, again, like, the main Amnesia game. There's just a tinderbox? I could have swore there was supposed to be a note in here. I guess not. God. So classic, so satisfying. The lantern was fucking useless in Rebirth. Like, actually useless in Rebirth. Oil didn't last long enough for you to do anything with the lantern in Rebirth. That's the thing that fucking blew. Okay. No letter in here either. No note. I guess not. Would have saw it. Probably. Yeah, okay, it's in here. There we go. And glass doesn't break in this universe. I did a thing.
19th of August, 1839.
Oh,
I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brennenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
God. Who needs any more explanation than that? With the oil in the lantern, let's get it, baby, to the entrance hall. Time for amnesia. Kick in the stomach. Hazel remained hidden and fears she too would be punished. And they're showing you can run.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
In the box, oil. More oil in the bee. You touch this, hits you with a nice shadow. Oh yeah. More oil. Very nice, very nice. I believe this also gets blocked off by shadow when you go down here, because they want you to think you're supposed to go down here. And you need something to cut it. Tough and pliant. It cannot be torn. Hands or tools. Mento. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Yes, it can. It's gotta be the ones to do it. See how good I am at this game after all this time? Wine cellar in the laboratory, and then up here. Yeah, I'm gonna go in a second. Won't budge. Doesn't tell you what it is. I muted my mic in time for that sneeze. Covered up by rocks. In their books. And the archives. We can go to the archives. I think you're supposed to go to the wine cellar first. Yeah. Rare books.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought,
and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the Professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Nice. British stealing artifacts. Our hero, everyone. Hey! Stefano. Old PewDiePie meme. I don't... This is just a little statue, but I remember, of course, if you were invested in PewDiePie's Amnesia content, called that little dude Stefano. Catalogs. What do we got in the drawers? In the box. Hereby offer my full attention services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. Contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg is to recommend my services at the Prussian Royal Court. Within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle, may no man break the seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. We can go in here. The studium. Nice.
"17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered.
Well, let's see, go
Burned faintly in the murky air,
maybe through this section and
slowly
stuff.
made
I am a
our
little
way
tired and I
underground.
want to chill
The
out.
men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunate. I mean, I like that Rebirth tied itself back to this game. Especially when it was kind of hard to pinpoint the connections between Dark Descent and Machine for Pigs. But I don't know. I like them all a little bit for different reasons. I mean, I like Machine for Pigs a lot, actually. And Rebirth has like good qualities and less than savory ones. More oil. There is some implication that something supernatural shit is happening here. Now that I think about it. People used to hide keys and those in custom stories a lot. Local history. That's locked. We got... That's what, are we going insane? Head pounding, hands shaking. Now is it when the brute spawns? I feel like I definitely remember the brute walking like across this area in there. Blood. Yeah, I remember what's going on here. For the most part. It close off the back way. Yeah, it does. Can't take these notes. That's Central Prussia. Kingdom of Prussia. I don't even really know where Prussia is. Gotta be real. Does Prussia even exist anymore? Oh, I would like to read the note. There you go.
17th of May,
God damn it.
1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh, my bad. Oh, I'm weak. I'm weak.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
The orb.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
Man, they really
The
did.
next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
I love actually seeing how much they tied in Rebirth, like to Dark Descent.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
They're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
The servant grunts. Jeez, give me 2 seconds.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't
Very
all
dark
this a
right
bit
now.
excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Alstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. Centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, as will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twist on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It's said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years, described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called Gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey, which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveals their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? Visit Undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only never to be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who is the mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Renneberg lives a reclusive life with his family at the castle nearby Altstadt, and like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Some lore for you. Talking about the Servant grunts as well. Who we are soon to meet. I forgot where the last one is. Huh. There's definitely 3. I just don't remember where the last one is. Oh, there it is. Office. Regarding the closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the force and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. Need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. Wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would in a sense solve both of my problems. Yep. Ooh. Yeah, so now actually I can go to the wine cellar. Oh! I think that was him down there, actually. Bye-bye. Man. Entrance hall, or, the archives are done. We back, baby. Ow. Oh, that's just all sealed up anyway. Okay. Well, I'm feeling a little bit tired. Have been streaming for way longer than I normally would. We are going to end there. I had a lot of fun this stream to start off October.